Okay, everybody, welcome to the Team Onward. Oh, Becky's coming on. The Team Onward call in Zoom with yours truly, Molly Stone Bibb, and the gang. They're all showing up one at a time. Some people show up late, some people on time, some people early. You know, there were people waiting for me before I ever got here. So we were just talking before I started recording, and I wanted everybody to know that all the earned gifts for the fourth quarter incentive have been mailed out. I took everything from the peacock to the suitcase and all the goodies in between, and all of that is on the way to everybody. Rebecca's blanket is on the way, and so yeah, so during a really, really hard time, let's be honest, a lot of products weren't available out there, but somehow or other, um, you guys managed to get in those orders. So for everybody, awards went out to they were supposed to go out to 25 people, but I found three more things, so I picked three more names, okay? And so, yeah, so in the end, it was like 28 people got stuff. And some of it is just tools, and some of it is, again, some stuff that you can't even find in Avon. I just happen to have some of these things from awards and speaking events, and definitely talk things. When people see that peacock sitting on Sharon's shelf, I'm pretty sure they're going to say, that look like Swarovski crystals in there. It is. Well, that's a peacock. It is. Oh, what is it? Well, it's got a special perfume in it called Charmed. It is. And it's worth $1,200. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. And then Janae got the $300 Tiffany card. That was the other, I think, big one. Andrew, I think, got the suitcase, which is a big one. So we're on much longer, so we didn't do that taped 2 weeks ago. But if you were on here, you got to share in the fun and the picking and everything else. And those who weren't on there, I got to pick. So I just picked the gift, and then I picked the name. Sweet, okay. I put all the names I picked originally with the girls on here, put them all back in a bag, and then picked this. I had a prize, so it was a little crazy, but it was okay. Miss Becky is new to our team, and she is here tonight. She is not new to Avon, though. Do not be fooled. She has mad skills as an Avon representative, but she came back to Avon, so she is now on our team. So I'm sure that she will be a Sharon fool with us. So glad that she could be on here. Um, Alyssa's on here, and don't be fooled by the Motorola. It's not Motorola. Just don't nobody call her Motorola, because if so, I'm gonna come through the screen and smack you. So don't be doing that, okay? It's all good. And Kim is on here twice, because Kim want to have two personalities tonight. She's having storms in California, and she's afraid we may lose electricity. So that's what's happening here. Donna showed up as just herself. We're so happy tonight. That's all good. And Rebecca, we all know we couldn't have two Rebeccas. We'd go crazy. So luckily God broke the mold there, and we have one beautiful one, and she's on our team. So that is all good. I'm sure we'll have a few more who join. There's never a good time for everybody. You know, our team, we have just about 600 on our team. And a lot of people, because of kids and stuff, it is much easier for them to watch the replay. So as long as the recording goes well, even if you have to pull out early or something happens and you lose the connection, whatever it is, I try to get this out to you guys within 24 to 48 hours. And anybody who wants to watch it then can. Seems like there's something else I wanted to say in the beginning, so hold on. I'm just looking to make sure I am not missing anything here. We're going to spend some time on the site today looking at some things. Is there anything that's here? No, I guess not. I guess it was something else I was looking at. Okay, so we're ready. So we are 1 week out from closing on campaign 4. Thank you very much for. And then we will be into campaign 5. We have campaigns 5, 6, and 7 to get through, and then brochures as we used to know them that should be coming back. As far as they're going to take this product guide out because we have listings of twice for the products, which doesn't really make any sense to do that. And then they have, of course, the stuff in the front too, which doesn't make sense. Everybody was, I think, pretty much sent in the stuff that told Avon, look, we need the descriptions. We need to know what these products do. We need to know what to refer them to. We were kind of looking like the Mary Kay catalog there with just a listing of the products. Like I can remember having to call my Mary Kay girl and going, what does this do? It looked like something maybe I could use, but it's not really telling me what it does. And that's kind of what that was looking at. And I think maybe LG thought that was a good thing. But I think by the time Avon Nation got done with them, they figured out that wasn't a good thing. So on campaign 8, we're supposed to see that. We're also supposed to see the what's news, make a change to go back to how they were. Right now, if you've noticed, when you get the what's new, you are not getting like the clothes or the jewelry. They haven't been showing that in there. They are also have not been showing like the 2 ahead, which has been a little bit distressing. It's like if you you're getting the campaign 5 brochure in your book, but you're also getting the campaign 5 what's new at the same time, which kind of doesn't help you to prepare ahead of time. So that's supposed to be changing too in the future. So keep that in mind. They also are taking off the 1-800 number for Avon because now that representatives do not, or I'm sorry, customers do not need to shop with a representative to get the sale prices. That was a change that came last year also. Do we like it? No, we don't. Do we feel like the company's kind of competing with us? Yes, we do. They have been told, it used to be that anybody could go to Avon and shop and register, but in order to get that sale price in the brochure, you would have to be shopping with the representative to get that. Otherwise, you would have to pay retail price. And they stopped that last year. I think it was April or something, and said that all they had to do was register and they could shop. And Avon Nation didn't like that either. But that has not changed. So we kind of have to go with it. The other thing you'll notice, now you're not going to see this on this brochure. This is my brochure. I use Campaign Mailer to get my, I guess I misunderstood. I thought in a recent update they were changed. Nope, that's not being changed back, Kim. I've got not unless I missed it. I don't miss much, but that's not going back. What's going out of here is the 800 number, and they had a QR code. You can't see the QR code on this one. Because I use Campaign Mailer, because a lot of my customers are not close to me, and I mail my brochures to customers through Campaign Mailer, their label, let me see if I can get it right. Their label is big, and as you can see here, it always says to the person, which this one comes to me because I have one sent to myself too, or current address. This label actually covers the QR code. You see this QR code here? This is actually mine. That has the Campaign Mailer automatically puts a QR code on the representative when you order the brochures to be sent through them. They take the website that you provide them and they make your own QR code, which is kind of cool. So, but underneath this, I'm trying to see if I can find one here. Hold on. Let me find one of my older ones here that I just, at least I did have one here. Hold on, guys. Okay, here's one. This is the way it looks with no label, okay? You'll see here, it has the 800 number. And this QR code right here, that's to send them to avon.com, just generalizing. So reps were very upset about that. So they said that's coming off. I believe that comes off in 8/2, I think, until then. So reps have been putting labels over it or whatever. I'm not going to lie. The people that shop with me,
the end of the week,
they already go to my site, if that makes sense. I mean, like it's already there. So, so I don't think they pay attention. They don't do the QR code. They're already used to going to beautywithmolly.com. And but for people who would pick, like I leave my brochures, and I label them up, the extra ones at pizza places, and I leave them at the laundromats, and I leave them at the doctor's office and the dentist office and anybody else, the nail salons. any place, all my extra brochures, I leave them. So that could be risky then. But what I've been doing is, of course, putting my label over that. Okay. I don't put a QR code on my personal labels. A lot of reps do, a lot of our team does. But just to try to head off some of this stuff, should we have to? You know me, I'm full of honesty. No, we shouldn't have to. But we are right now because this is how it is. So we just find a way through it. We use our Avon prepositions and we figure that out. So there's I saw that some things are already out. I was actually ordering some stuff for one of my customers who called me who wanted the new pajama set that's out. I know that pajama set, there's a lot of sizes that are already gone on that. Really, really cute pajama set too. Um, I think some of those things are, and we still don't have a discontinued list. I know that at kickoff they said we were going to get one and we were supposed to get it very soon. I know a lot of reps have and leaders have sent emails in to say, hey, where's that discontinued list that you promised us? Because it does make life a little bit easier for us so that we can figure out what's not in stock. When it says not available, does that mean it's not coming back? Does it mean that they're working on it, that they're manufacturing it? We don't have a lot of clarity right now on that. So they're supposed to be giving us the discontinued list back. I don't know why they took it. I have no clue why they took it down. Don't even ask me that answer because I don't know. But they're supposed to be putting one in. And then, of course, if you put stuff on your wait list, if you want it, and you should, most of them will give you a date as to what the anticipated date is. Now, I need you to know on that date, that is the absolutely worst case scenario, they say. They have got some dates on there that say September. I called and was like, are you kidding me? Are you telling me you're not going to have this product till September? And they're like, no, it's just that in the line of manufacturing these products, that seems to be where it falls in the line. So if they run into any glitches, that's why it says that. So quick question. Hold on let me read this here from Melissa. Let me bring my chat up. Hold on. I haven't been able to get started with anything. What would I need to order to get started? This is really great, Alyssa. What I tell people to do is when you're thinking about placing an order, one, are you somebody you got to figure out? Do you just want to share things? Do you just want to share things on social media or through your digital catalog? Do you want brochures too? Do you want a combination of things? I've always done a combo because when I started 20 years ago, hold on one second. Becky, I'm going to mute you, babe, because of the background. Okay. When you got to kind of know what you want to try first. You may be like, well, I'd like to get a pack of brochures first, that kind of thing, so that the people I do know here, I could hand them out to and let people look at them. I do love our digital brochure. It's very easy when you give that link, which is, by the way, linked to you automatically. So if you're scanning, they can just do the pages, but they can order from the pages. They can go, oh my, I do like that jewelry, or I do want that skincare. And they can do that and they can purchase online from you. Some people decide they want to come into this and they want to be 100% online. I didn't start the business that way, so obviously my business is not that way now. I do have a lot of people online now, but when I started, it was all face-to-face. I started with people I knew, and then I started with people that other people knew. And then eventually I was working with people I didn't know, giving brochures to anybody. I could be standing in the grocery line and, if I was chatting with somebody going, hey, I'm a local Avon representative. Have you seen a brochure lately? That's where brochures can work for you. I believe it works better for you if you're talking to somebody and handing them a book so that you can get their information and maybe check back with them before you place their order. But what should you get? I would say, do you know what you like from Avon? Do you know what products maybe you've grown up with? Do you start with what you like? Maybe you want to get a few samples. They have samples. See what's in as far as the samples. And we're going to look at that in a minute, so I'll show you where that's at. Maybe you know, we talked a lot in conference this year about your hero product. And I really loved that concept to say if you could pick one product, maybe two, that you're like, these are my favorite products with Avon. To be able to say, I love these, this is what I like about them. And whether you're typing that up or you're putting it on social media or you're talking to somebody, being able to let somebody know what you love. The next thing is to a little bit, you know, find out what customers have a need for. Is somebody looking to get rid of fine lines? Does somebody want a bold lipstick? Does somebody want a lipstick that's more like a lip balm and not a heavy lipstick? Finding out what the differences are. Some of you chime in here. Rebecca, Kim, Becky, all of you. I need you to think about when you started this business and think about, she doesn't have a kit, so we're not talking about the days of the kit and you have all this stuff in front of you. But what would you wish that you had to start with? Don't all speak at once now, okay? Help this girl, thank you.
Hey, sorry. So, since we don't have kids, you could start with on the back of the brochure, they have the deals where you can get like 5 products for 30 or 40 bucks. If that is within your budget, it is not within everybody's budget, and that's fine. Some of the other basics that I might think about ordering would be a simple lip color, whether it's one of the glimmer stick glazes. We don't have those still. Never mind. A lipstick or sorry, old school stuff.
It's all
Um,
good. We're
but
good.
a lip color, whether it's a gloss or a
This is what
lipstick,
she's talking about,
the wow
Alyssa.
deal.
She
Thank
talks
you.
about the wow deal and the fact that you can get all these products for a grand, just good price. Customer can get them for $40, but what she's saying is if you got this and you'll get your discount on it, right? The point is you have products, you could even make samples out of these, or you could sell them separately according to what the brochure price is for them. So if you're not sure what to buy, Kim said something like this could be a grand start for you. And then Kim, go ahead, finish what you were saying.
The other thing is some of the Avon classics. I would keep it simple. So a lip color, a hand cream or a moisturizer,
Mhm.
the Skin So Soft oil that was in that wow picture. That is one of our older products. And everybody kind of knows the Skin So Soft brand for Avon. So if you're marketing to an older person who maybe wants to come back as a customer, who is like, oh yeah, my mom or my grandma used to order, you can be like, hey, look what we still have. Those are some simple basics. I would keep it really simple. When I first started out, I had like no money, and I think back then it was like $20 or something to join, and you got 10 books, and you got your little starter kit with, 1 or 2 products in it, whatever it was. I don't even remember now. So
Yeah, that's a good thing. I know Becky also said Skin So Soft. And again, Kim mentioned that, which was great. The other thing I will tell you, I don't know where you live at, but if when you think the bug guard, the Skin So Soft bug guard, not that you have to go buy a bunch of bug guard, there will be deals for that coming. But one of the first things when they started coming out with, these are the Skin So Soft, these are the wipes, and there's 8 to a packet. So if you know when mosquito and bug weather is coming, for me, it's already starting in North Carolina. Oh my Lord, we're February. But what I love is when somebody places an order, I'll actually take one of those because they're wrapped separately, and I'll drop one of them in a bag. So that's 8 customers that I can share the bug guard. And I tell them, hey, with your order, I wanted you to know that I dropped a sample of the bug guard wipes, which you can keep in your purse and you can use it if you're at your kids' ball games, whatever, to keep those bugs away. A lot of times that'll get you a sale for a pack of those, which it's $12 for a pack of 8. So sometimes it's what do you think of seasonally to get started? Kim says those are great as samples too. Golf bags, purses, yes, all of that to keep in there. Fall season is starting, as Becky said, and that will be, and a lot of the reps, that's what they do. I can remember, and I know I'm aging myself now, 20 years in the company, but when my son started playing football for high school, and we would go watch his games, I would take 3 or 4 of each of the bug guards that they have, the sprays. And I would take them, and while everybody else was battling the bugs, I, of course, had the bug guard, and I was like, psh, 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 put it on everywhere, and no bugs was biting me. They would go, "Oh my gosh," and some of them would say, "Is that skin so soft?" "Yeah, it is." "Oh, would you like to try it?" Blah, blah, blah. I'd let them use it, but then I'd be like, "Oh, here's you can order that for me. I place my next order." So a lot of times what'll happen is you can be in the midst of something, be it a party, be it a cookout, something, and take that out and be like, "I'm ready. Are you ready?" And people will buy it. So I think, again, think about where your life takes you every day. Do you work somewhere? Do you meet with other moms? Do you go pick your kids up at school? Is there a daycare? The doctor's office? Do you ever have to go to the bank? Where can you be where you can share what you do with what you've gotten or what you can share with people? Is that a sample? To me, the best way to share was always with the brochure and maybe a couple of samples. But all of these, yeah, Rebecca says literature bags, which we have, that you can actually put a brochure in there and a couple of samples of whatever you want to, or one sample. It doesn't have to be a lot of anything. And that is a great handout to be able to say, I can just knot that bag up and I can give those to people. The post office for me, no lie, every campaign, Alyssa, I go by all my post offices locally. And when it was not busy and I would go inside and where people like sit and put their stamps and everything on and they write their return addresses and all that stuff they do, I would just leave a couple of brochures there with my information on them. And my question to anybody who picked up my brochure would be, "Oh, where'd you get my brochure at? Where did you pick up my information?" Wherever they told me, I knew it was a hot spot. They weren't throwing them away. Even if it's old brochures, it doesn't matter. If you're like, "Oh, well, this one's expired. We're not even in that campaign." We still have the same products. They may not be able to get the clothes. They may not be able to get the jewelry, but all our core products they could get. So I always make sure. So I find out if it's a certain nail place or hair place I go to that let me leave them there, and people say, "Oh yeah, I picked this up," because I always put a little label on the front that says, "Take me, I'm free," so they have permission to steal them. Because I was the girl that when I went in and there was a magazine and I wanted the recipe, I was watching, nobody would be looking. Listen, I would just nonchalantly tear that out of the brochure because I wanted the recipe. So yes, I'm that person. I'm just telling you. But what happened is if you give them permission to take it, "Take me, I'm free." It is amazing to me that when I'm door dashing and every time I go to our pizza places, I will always leave, I swear to you, no less than 5 or 7. And the manager gave me permission. It's all good, where people go out the door after they eat. So they're sitting right there on a ledge. And I will go in, pick up a pizza to go deliver, and I will look almost all the time, there's none left. But I'll look, "Oh, there were 7. There's only 2 left now." But I will ask that person, I've gotten 7 new customers from leaving brochures this month, and 5 of them got them from Village Pizza. Because they said, "I got your brochure when I was leaving." Now I can tell you, I've been leaving them there for months, and I have never had somebody tell me Village Pizza. But all of a sudden, the consistency of them being there, I guess people got their tax money. I don't know. Now they're telling me where they got the brochure. So a lot of times you think a place isn't working because you don't hear anything right away, but you're always planting seeds, whether you're planting them person to person or you're planting them in a place where you're just leaving them and you hope that seed roots. But a lot of them might not, and people may take them, look at them, and then throw them away. I am a rebel. You know I am. I am a rebel. Girl, I was also the one who put them in these clear literature bags. Don't you all judge me for, okay? I worked at Target for a while too. Alyssa's laughing. She's like, "I can't believe I got on this call. Oh my gosh." Anyways, I worked at Target for a while, but every night before I left, there were 3 stalls in the ladies' room. So I didn't want to lay them on the counter. They'd get wet. I'm not putting them on the toilet. There ain't no lid. But on the back of the door, on those literature bags, they have the door hangers. I would say, it would say, "Take me, I'm free." I would hang one on the back of the door. So when they went in to clean the bathroom, they never saw them because you had to push the door open, right? But if you went in and used it and you're sitting on the toilet and you look up, there it is. Avon, take me. I'm free. And you know that they took them. And then, so when I'd ask people, "Oh, where'd you get my brochures?" They'd go, "Oh, I think I picked this up in Target." To myself, I was like, they was in the bathroom. That's where they was. But I didn't tell them that. I just felt like I had such a busy life and I was going through a really mean divorce when I started Avon. I had 2 boys I was raising. I was working 3 jobs. I was working a full-time job. I was delivering newspapers in the middle of the night twice a week, and I was part-timing at a waitress place. And then when I stopped doing that, I was also doing Target. Every place I had an opportunity to either leave a brochure or talk to somebody, I took full advantage. And people go, "Why? Weren't you scared? Weren't you fearful? Weren't you this?" Yes, I was, but I was broke. And I was mad broke to get over my fear and say, "I'm gonna share this stuff with everybody because I need money or they're gonna take my car." So I think what happens is it taught me a little at a time to get out of my scared zone, to get out of my box and to say, even if they say no, just watch yourself. If somebody goes, "Oh no, I'm really not interested," or "Oh no, I have an Avon rep," or "Oh no, I'm not." The thing is, I would watch myself and I'd go, "Okay, I'm not melting. I'm not like the witch at the Wizard of Oz. I made it through that no. Thank you very much. I'm solid. Let me go find the next one. Maybe they'll say yes." So I think sometimes that's how you have to think about it. You have to think that you're trying to build a customer base and you can only do that one person at a time. The more
Right.
seeds you plant, eventually something will happen.
That's like me. I'm a stay-at-home mom of a 2-year-old, so it's like I'm the only one home, so I have to find something to keep me busy. So,
Hey, there you go. Hey, and you know what? When you have a little sweet one like that, and everybody sees that baby on your hips, let me be honest, they ain't gonna say no because you got the sweetest baby in town right
yeah,
there, right? They gonna take it. Be like, "You helping mama put milk on the table. It's all good.
yep.
Buy from me." That's what it's gonna be.
She's
So
in those
I think
wild.
that can
She's
only
fixed to be in those wild threes, but she's can be adorable when she wants to.
8 days of little terror right then. I remember those days. My boys may be 35 and but I'm gonna tell you right now, they was terrors then too. But they were the most lovable terrors ever, so I didn't care. So that's I mean, again, this is a lot, and you don't have to take all of this and do it right now, but you take the ideas and you kind of plant those and you say, what do I want to start with? Because if you start and you do nothing, I'll be honest with you, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to get a customer. You're not going to grow your business. You're
Right.
not even going to get a no to even wonder, can I do this? So I think that wherever you're willing to start with, start there, take those baby steps, and then the first time you make a sale, we're all gonna celebrate you for sure. I don't care how big or small it is. Once you do that, it makes you almost feel empowered, like, "Okay, I wasn't real sure I could do this, but I think I can." And now you have the benefit of social media. So social media is big. When I started, we didn't have Facebook then, and you couldn't do any of that on MySpace, and my kids hated it when I got on MySpace. They were like, "Stop it, mom, you're old. Get off MySpace." It was like that. So luckily they came up with Facebook. And now I feel like between my business and just sharing, I'm just a social media hoe at this point. I like to share everything from what's going on in life and look what Avon just came out with when they have the products in. That could be a problem if the products ain't in there. Um, but I just feel like if I mean, now they have TikTok. For the longest time, they didn't have that. And reps are taking these things and they're saying, instead of saying, "I can't do this because I have a kid," or "I can't do this because I work," or "I can't do this," what's happening is They're taking all this in and they're saying, let me start with what I can do, which is going to make me stronger. My weak points. So you may say, I don't really want to talk to somebody one-on-one. I don't really want to do that yet. That made me a little bit nervous. I have a lot of people have told me that. Well, if you start planting the seeds somewhere and you start leaving books places where you can, I think the great thing about all that is that eventually you're going to get a yes, and it will work on your strong suit, and that will eventually help make your weak suit stronger, which can be a good thing. So anybody else have something to share? Becky says, I'm trying. Oh, Becky, I've been watching your TikToks, girl. You are so good. I've been watching them. They are good for sure.
I am learning TikTok, and whatever. I'm old, but
We're loud. Lots of old people on there.
I'm just trying to have fun with it, and just it's interesting because I'm a lot of times, which is weird, but I'm braver to be bold. Well, no, I'm bold, but I'm just
I was gonna say, shut up.
I'm not afraid to share on Facebook. I mean, I just am silly and stupid and all that stuff. So
You know how to laugh at yourself, so that works.
that's right. I mean, I'm just gonna laugh at myself. So I just try to build relationships with people. I work in the schools. I drive a school bus, so I have access. And the lady that took over my Avon customers when I backed out, she's getting out, so she's giving me my customers back.
Love it.
So that's going to be good. But still, it's different than it was just 5 years ago.
It is.
So
it is, and it keeps evolving for sure. But we just have to evolve with it, which is a great thing. Rebecca, you've got your hand up, girl. What you got?
Think of yourself as an advertisement. I mean, I'm going back to when I first started. I couldn't afford a lot. Chalk paint on my windows of my car. Need an Avon brochure. I'm literally thinking about getting a t-shirt that has my QR code on it that says scan me and just walk around so nobody really knows what I'm selling. They're just going to go, okay. I want to do that on my car too. I want to put like a clinger on my car that says scan me and just not tell anybody what I do. But when I'm driving,
nothing wrong with that.
A
little bit of mystery and everything.
That's what you do, but you go with what you like. I literature brochures I use for everything from, just because in the beginning I couldn't afford bags to put my orders in. Literature bags are perfect for that. I mean, that's what I did. But remember that when you order anything like that, order it from your site, because you do get award sales for that. So you get award sales for those brochures, those literature bags, those samples, everything. And take advantage of the live shopping. I don't know what they call it now. Learn shopping. Get those extra products. Those are the ones that you save when my orders come in and I have all that stuff that's free. I have a green dot on it. It goes on a shelf. When you have customers, you can go in there and go, well, this customer likes this. Let me see what I have in here that's something like it. I don't mind giving out what they do like, but I want them to expand to go, to something else, not just one product that they use. I'm trying to think of anything else. I just was cleaning a room and I found everything from when I first started Avon, including my contract. And when I signed up, I got nothing. And that was okay because it was a quick sign up from the fair. And I was like, I don't need all that stuff. It's no big deal. And you just sort of ask people, do they remember Avon? What do you remember from it? And make personal recommendations of what works for you. I mean, those are the things that you do. And it's just really a matter of conversations. And those conversations can be anywhere from that writing on the window of your car, to talking to people in line, to everywhere. Everyone is a potential customer, and sort of plan that 30-second commercial and that little, you're going to give to them. and give them 30 seconds and go. That's it.
And the other thing, start from the beginning. This is a lot. I know when Becky gets going, let me tell you something, because she can give you, she's been in a long time, and believe me, I think she's tried it all. You can't tell people what you like until you know what you
Yes.
like. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could say, hell, here's the book, pick something, spin it on a wheel, whichever you want to do. But this is what I will tell you. When there is something, when there is a product, or no, let me take Avon out of it. If you guys go to the movies and you've gone to a kids movie and you feel like that is the best kids movie you have ever been to, hands down, for parents and for kids, everybody was into it, I bet you can't wait to tell somebody else about the movie, because the movie was so good, even if it wasn't a kids movie and it was a regular movie, or a new song that you love, whatever that is. When that happens, you want to tell people. Products are no different. When you find something you like, I am a big, huge fan of our now lip butters that we have. I love, it's the only one of our lipsticks that I love every single color, and I can wear every single color. And that fascinates me, because I'm 20 years in the business that I've had to pick one or two of every type of lipstick, and okay, I like these. That was a win for me. It was what we would call a hero product. Maybe for you, it's skincare. For some people, it's deodorant. But it's something that you are like, I've used this and this is amazing. I love this. And then what happens is your passion for what you figured out you liked is really great, because let's be honest, you're not going to fool anybody if you don't like the product. You could say, oh, yeah, that's pretty good. You're like, do you use it? No, I don't use it, but I hear it's pretty good. I think you have to figure out what it is that you like. So when you think about what do you want to start with, if there's something that sticks out to you on the site or in a brochure that you're like, I would like to try that. Whether you like it or not, you need to try it, because you need to know, is that your product? And it may be 3 products that you love. But my suggestion would be for you first, figure out what you like. It doesn't mean in the meantime you can't give out brochures or you can't share your digital brochure. Of course you can. But when you actually start talking about something, you want to talk about what you love about it, not what Avon has told you you should love about it, and not what somebody on here has told you what you should love about it. You should love it yourself. So figure that out. Kim says, page 7, C5, what's new, has a bundle that is $13.79. Wow, that's great. With 3 products of an LX New face cleanser, a banishing cream, and the vitamin C priming moisturizer, which, Lord have mercy, I hope they have it. That is a good thing. And this is what we're going to do now, because we've only got a little bit of time left. So, and this has all been good. But what I want to do is I want to share. So hold on. I'm going to bring the site up here on my end, and then we're going to share that so I can show you some of this stuff, because that might make it easier, since we were going to go here anyways. So let's see what we've got here. One second. Let me get the spot up. Come on. Okay, boom. Boom. All right, that is up and running. Okay, now let me share this. Hold on one second. Here we're going to go. We're going to share this. Okay, can everybody see my screen? Yes?
No.
Shaky heads, yes. Okay, good. There we go.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
No, it just says Molly Stone Bib has started
there it
screen share. There we go. Now I can
Okay.
see it.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
you're just running a little slow. You catching up. It's all right. It's all right. We good. Okay, so as you can see, now this is not normal Alyssa, but the first thing that you'll see, I'm signed in, so obviously I'm on the site. This up to 75% off, limited time only. This is only going until the end of this campaign, the end of 4. But when we hit the shop now for that, then it's going to show you all the products. Now, you got to be careful with this. This is really good for people who have customers established, but this can be good for you as long as it's not final sale. Now, you see how some of these say final sale. We still don't know if that means they're rebranding the products, packaging, or what that means on some of these things. But when it's final sale, you got to be a little bit careful. But even when it comes to things like, if you look here, like this is an FMG cashmere lip cream and the chic cocoa, that doesn't say it's final sale. They just might have a large stack of it, but this is normally a $23 product. So it's $8.49, but you would get your 25% off of that. But when you go down here on the 75% sale, you're going to see it's color, it's skincare, it's toothpaste, it's all of these things. This is, like I said, you don't want to get somebody hooked on this, but let's say you send somebody to this sale and they're like, well, shoot, I think I would like that. And they look at these hand creams and they're $2.49 a piece. They could buy one of each of them and they may not come back, but the point is that's a sale for you.
Right. When's the end of this now? I'm sorry.
The end of the campaign, we end next Tuesday at 11:59, or basically you could say at midnight on Tuesday. Then the start of campaign 5 is that Wednesday. Okay. So it's like Wednesday. Everything is 14 days.
Unless she's on the West Coast, and in which case it's 8:59.
Oh yeah. Technically, I use for everybody when I say 11:59 Eastern time is what I say.
I'm right
Okay.
in Tennessee.
Where are you at?
Paris, Tennessee.
Okay. All
Thinks to
right.
move up to Nashville.
Okay. So, and Nashville's tricky because it's like I have a niece that lives in Nashville, and like I'm like, how in the world can you be an hour off from me? I don't understand that. I said we are
Right.
very close, and she goes, I don't know. We just fall in that zone. I don't know.
It's
So
crazy because where my husband's family lives here, and like we're moving up there, and it's 2 hours away. And I'm like,
gotcha.
oh, well,
Yeah, I know. Again, here comes the change. The great thing about this is most people are not waiting until the very last day to order, because
Right.
you can pick a day at any time. You could say, I am going to order on the first Thursday of every campaign, is what you could say. You could say, I'm not going to order the second one, but the first one, because I want to make sure I'm going to get what I'm putting in for my customers. The great thing is when you're looking at the brochures, now here, this is what we're in now. You go up here where it says digital brochure, and you can click on this. And when you click on the brochure, this is what's great. So this is coming up where we can scroll through this brochure, but when you just scroll down, you're going to see that your shareable link is right there and it says click to copy. So you copy that, and that's what you can share on your social media. You can send it in a text. And then anytime they shop from that, they know that's your site. You're going to get credit for that sale. Okay. Same thing.
I think you can only send it in a text if you're on your phone.
Well, where else would you send it unless you were on your phone?
A lot of people are on their computers or on their laptops doing this stuff. So I'm
Well, you
right.
can
So
take it and copy it, and you can send it to yourself. Whatever way you
yeah,
need to send that to,
yeah.
that you all right. Actually, I send this in my email. People get to it all the time.
Yeah. But I'm saying if you're on your phone, it has text as an option. So, and I'm on my phone for everything. So,
Okay.
but I know
Well,
that.
Whichever
you just do
you
it differently for the cell phone. So if you're on your laptop or your home computer, you can send it through Facebook, any social media
yes,
app, or email.
yes.
If you're on your
That's what's
cell
really
phone,
that.
you can text it, or you can copy and paste it, email it, or save it for yourself, and then you can send it on your phone out that way if you need to, if that's easier for you.
Yeah. So many ways to get all this information out, and that catalog is a blessing. Love it.
Yeah, it is. And you'll see here, this is what Kim was talking about. You can actually say, well, forget this. I just want to, oh, let me see.
Hey. Yeah.
Okay, so let me look here. Hold on. You can go down here, Facebook, Twitter. Not that they need to change that. It's not even Twitter anymore. Or email, whatever that is, and you can, and it will do the same thing and it will send it. But what I've done is I've taken that link and that link is saved on my phone. It's in my notes. So I will take it at that point and share that at any time with anybody. If I meet up with somebody and I'm like, look, I don't have a brochure with me right at this moment, but give me your number and I'll go ahead and send you my digital brochure, because you can look at that. It's just like looking at a brochure. So it's a great thing to send in the here and now.
My
Also,
screensaver on my phone is my QR code. So if I'm in a place somewhere and I don't have anything, open it up and say, scan this, and they have it. It's
Yep.
right on my phone. So
that's
that's
really
my
smart.
it's just it's a way, because people are so quick now. Like I said, that 30 seconds,
Right.
you in and out.
The other thing too about the Facebook one, when you hit Facebook, not only can you just share it on your Facebook page, but then it gives you other options in Facebook. You can send it in Messenger from there. If you have a private Facebook group or a page, you can share it there from that Facebook icon.
I love that. That's a great share. Thank you so much for that. Then over here, you're going to see the what's new, which is going to show you what's coming. This, I believe, is what Kim was talking about, where when you go to the what's new, this is going to be what the front of the Campaign 5 brochure looks like. But when you go into this tells you what's coming. What freebie can a customer get? And if that freebie is offered to you as a representative, how you can obtain that freebie. These are going to get better. They're not great now, but they're going to get better. This is what I believe she was talking about here.
Yeah, that one.
This 3-piece set, which is your cost would be $13.79. But what you love, there's 3 products here. You're going to get the cleanser, the cream cleanser, the priming moisturizer, and of course the banishing cream. And the thing
also
is,
the wow deal is on the back page.
yes, it is. But a lot of this is like, what would you try? You can look at this one here. This one's more expensive. It's $21.59. But for me, I went to this because Rice Water Bright is such a favorite of mine. And so is the eye lift. The eye lift I use every stinking day still. I love this stuff. This has also got the retinol treatment that's in it. So you've got a couple of more costly products. But in all of this, they're introducing here, it talks about a free lavender bubble bath with any $15 purchase from pages 8 and 9. This is something that if you know somebody who loves to take bubble baths, that's great. The shower gels are here. All of this is shampoos. So this is, and like I said, don't get too used to this what's new, because they're going to be changing them. I don't ever really encourage my representatives to ever buy these bundles. I'm not going to lie, because what you're getting for award sales here is peanuts to help you get to Premier or President's Club. But it does, if you want to share stuff, it gets something in your hands at a much cheaper price for you to share. These are, of course, men's different things. This is what we call out for now, see what's in. This is supposed to tell us, yes, it's coming back. But you'll see here, man, all these things I have on freaking wait list. It's crazy.
I was gonna say, you know how it says for the what's in, they have the aloe,
yeah,
the aloe on the what's in part. That is on the final sale list.
I don't understand it. I saw that too, Kim. I'm like, what? I don't understand. Which again, what does that mean? Are you changing the labeling? Is it going to look different, or is it really gone? I had a lot of people who finally, I got them hooked on this cozy vanilla and coconut hand soap. Now it's going. And the last thing, this is what I was talking about earlier in my live, if you were in Onward. Lee made this to me. Somebody comes to you and they want to buy a bicycle. They know what they want. There's 3 bicycles they'll take if you have them. They want the bicycle. And I say to them, I don't have a bicycle, but I have this Mercedes. Let me show you this Mercedes. You gonna want this. And the person started looking at me like, girl, did I say I wanted a car? I said I wanted a bike. I want a bike. I don't want a Mercedes.
I don't have a driver's license.
Yeah, so you don't do that. So to me, this is the same thing. I know people who absolutely abhor bar soap. If they have hand soap, the last thing I'm going to offer them, especially if I know they don't like bar soap, is a Skin So Soft bar soap, because that's not what they asked for. So it's not even a doable thing. But I mean, I guess they think it is. But here's what I'll say about corporate and LG. What I've realized is still they have no idea what we do. They don't get out here and do what we do. Nobody knows our customers the way we know our customers. And I guarantee you, Miss Pat, who used to be on the district on the corporate side of this, will tell you that when she became a representative, it changed a lot of looks for how she looks and does business, because when you are out here really being the salesperson to the customer and not trying to tell somebody how they should be selling it, it look all different when something's out of stock, for sure. It look all different. I look at this. They have looking here at, okay, well, okay, one bubble bath to another, very, very true. Skin So Soft, they want the bonus size, and you're saying, okay, well, that's great. Just give them the little one. Do you not understand the words coming out of my mouth that they want a bonus size shower gel? They already got 15 of the ones that hang in the shower. They don't want that one. Thank you very much. But I don't think that they don't think about what we do, because they don't do it. It's just that simple. So this can help you on I think this could help you on the vitamin C if you were looking for something for now. We know that this is a brightening serum, and PharmX has this Pineapple Plus Brightening Jelly Serum. It's not the same feel because it's a jelly, but you know what? It could be a winner. And sometimes on something like that, sometimes they might end up liking that more. Who knows? I think something like,
it is a winner because I cannot use the vitamin C because of the scent.
yeah, I can't
And
use
I
it.
was like, let me try this new pineapple. I got the little serum, the little ones in the tubes, and I was like, oh, I gotta
Love
order
it.
the big
See,
one now.
there's a prime example.
The best product ever.
And here's a 5-piece. If you look at this again, brochure price. I'm praying to God they're going to have everything. But your cost $24, okay? But it's $117 worth of it. To me, see, I get these wow deals because I sell this stuff separately. I do. If a customer wants this, I will offer them this deal. But the point is, I can sell this stuff separately too. Crazy. Sometimes the WOW deal hasn't been loaded up in time. Sometimes they don't have something, they've got to change it. But here's 5 pieces of all different things that you can try. You've got the shower gel, you've got the hand cream, you've got the brightening eye cream here. You have the a new serum here, and then the exfoliating cleanser here of the rice water braid. These are all great, great products. So it's a great try, especially if you're new trying to figure out what you love in all this, which is good. So that's what they have for that one. Let's take a look real quick at campaign 6. I know we're jumping because we're not even in 5 yet, but these are absolutely new products that are coming here. The Skin So Soft goes clean and green. So a clean, vegan, plant-based, cruelty, bath and body collection, sustainable packaging. It has a eucalyptus mint scent. I'm a little excited about trying this, I won't lie. And I hope that they have enough of it to adhere to all the representatives. But they have the shower gel, they have the lotion, and they have the body cream. And I've always been one for body creams because they're a little bit thicker, which is nice. So they're going to have that.
I just got mine today. I'm very excited to open it up.
Oh, you did get yours. Awesome. Okay.
I
All
want the
this off,
scent. I want that
but a lot
scent. I
of
need
these,
to figure out
a
what it
lot,
is.
a lot of these are not available. So this is very sad because you're looking at that and they're not available. Um, These are more this moisture therapy balance. And look, I've been using this in place of some of the stuff they don't have that I use. It's doing me, but it's not my fave. I know it's more expensive and I know it's probably supposed to be better, but it's not my fave. It's just not. It's just not what I like. You got hair stuff here again. But in this, ugh, I hate this too. Um, Brochure price. This is what I don't like, and this is why I encourage you guys not to buy these here. The brochure price for this is $11.99. Your cost is $5.99. You're only getting awarded $5.99 for that. If you do not have to buy Bug Guard here, do not. I would much rather you see you get Bug Guard in the brochure, so you're at least getting the award sales. That's $17.99 instead of $8.99, because these award sales are not helping you get to Premier or President's Club, period. So that's just my take. A lot of people don't think that. A lot of these you can't even get. You can't get Wild Country, can't get a lot of these deodorants. So that's another thing too. Um, and then again, they have packagings for all this. I'm not telling you guys this is bad, but what I'm telling you is that unless they're going to give you the award sales that you should be due to get with these, it is not the best thing so that you can get to that 30% and that 40% that you were trying to strive for. I try to tell reps, don't encourage that. Don't keep buying those products. This is the WOW deal that's going to be coming for campaign 6, the Ultimate Supreme, which is a big winner. Of course, the cleanser, the body lotion, the balance and smooth, and then the shampoo and the conditioner in the botanical line. And again, 5-piece set, $40 in the brochure, your cost $24. But what I always do is take a look in the brochures and see what all these things are going for separately, even at a sale price. And sometimes it's way worth getting all that for 24. You're going to get award sales for 24. I get it. I don't know why they're doing that either. I don't know why these WOW deals, why they're not giving you the $40 in award sales. These are the things I don't understand about Avon right now. But I can't fix it, so we got to go with it. But what I do know is if I can sell this to customers or turn them on to it, I can make money. So even if I'm not getting the righteous award sales I should be, at least I could be making some money and putting some food on the table. So that's a good thing. Real quick, I want to see what we got here. Brochure changes will be made. Oh, starting in campaign 6. Okay. I was wrong. I thought that was 8. Why did I get that wrong? That's my bad. You will see updates, to the back of the brochure as far as what they're going to put on the back of the brochure. The care center will be eliminated and the QR code that takes them straight to Avon, that's going to be. And then starting in campaign 8, the brochure product guide will go away. I don't know if they're bringing back models and stuff and making our book more exciting or not. I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But I know one thing, they got to do something because everybody was complaining about it. We just had, of course, the Pinnacle Awards, and we went over that. There are trainings that, of course, you can, they have our Avon YouTube, which there are some product and business trainings on there. Not a lot because it hasn't been going on too long. Let's see, Shop and Learn 2024 every Thursday at 3 p.m. for a unique event. That's when our Shop and Learns are. Shop and Learn Sustainable Skincare, February 22nd. That's in 2 days at 3 p.m. Our own JJ, Janine Whitver, will be on doing that, I'm pretty sure. So that ought to be an interesting one. And then on the 23rd, the Ultimate Masterclass, the Ultimate Skincare Regimen at 1 p.m. And look, if you sign up for this, like you sign up for that where it says sign up, because if you sign up, I'm pretty sure you'll get the replay. So, so even if you can't be there live, at least sign up for it so that you can go back and watch these. New product snapshots, 3 new product snapshots are live now on avon.com to support the campaign for makeup products, the Cashmere Peptide Face and Eye Primer and Cream Concealer, and the Cashmere Peptide where skincare meets makeup, hot new beauty picks, all of that. So again, you can check out the YouTubes. There's not nearly as what's there that we need, but they are trying to add to that continually. Okay, does anybody have anything else you would like to share? Rebecca, is your hand up again?
Yes, I want to remind everybody to watch the policies and procedures that just was out too. That was a really good one to look at, especially if you are new. And there's been a couple of tweaks to things for people that have been selling for a while too. So, because they've moved events from 5 days to 21 days. Allowing to put more than one thing that you sell on your profiles now. It used to be Avon only and you couldn't mix, you can't really mix them, but like at events and stuff. But you know what I mean? But it was really quick, really easy, and I think I think
Are
that's
you
worth it to
talking
them.
businesses?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do your
So in
business
other
with them.
words, if you're somebody who does Pink Zebra and you do Avon too, it used to be if you had something that said, like if my thing said Molly's Avon, I could not share Pink Zebra on that or Mary Kay or anything else I'm doing because it has Avon. It is an Avon dedicated page. If I was bringing Mary Kay and wanted to tell you about Mary Kay and our Team Onward Facebook group, I couldn't do that because that is Avon. So you cannot cross promote. Just in the same thing, it's kind of how it is with a lot of companies. It's not that you can't do more than one on your main page, as long as you're not saying that you're Molly's Avon. But for me, it's Molly Stone Bib. That's my personal page. My onward with Molly on Instagram or on TikTok or whatever. It is not specific to Avon. So if I had another company I was representing, I could do that. Put it in my what are they, Linktree or whatever you're using. You could put all that in there and put your Avon in there too. What you can't do is cross promote. Don't get on there and talk about your paparazzi jewelry and then try to sell an Avon ring on the same live stream. Avon frowns on that, and I'm pretty sure paparazzi does too. So on that, Janae's here, everybody, just so you know.
Hi.
It keeps me laughing. She always sends me these notes telling me how beautiful I am. That she's my girl right there. And I know she's lying because I know the hair all over the place more so than normal.
She's
So,
lying.
so
So I do want
yeah.
to also include, like, to piggyback off of that, that's one thing that I have done with me having my certified mindset coaching business. I chose to separate the two, and it also helps me have a cleaner experience for my customers as well. As easy as it may seem to manage multiple businesses on one page, it's a lot easier for your customers to separate the two. So keep it simple. Have your Avon on one site, have your other business on another site, and do what you need to. And you
But
can also, like,
let me ask you, Janae, though. Let me ask you something. When you talk about, so under your Janae Hensley, okay, so
that's
on your
Avon.
page, I didn't, okay, wait a minute. Is your main, like, who you are? You just have Avon? Like, if somebody
Oh,
was
no,
going,
no.
they couldn't
Sorry.
see you do the other thing too? Your coaching?
No, they can. I just don't use my personal page anymore to market what I do. I use
Oh,
my
you don't
groups to
use it.
do that.
Okay, so you're
So
just
I
Avon. So,
have my Avon business page, and then I have my Avon private group, and then I
okay.
have my personal page, and I have my coaching business group. And I
And
thought
I'm
it was
not
going to be
denying,
complicated initially to manage
all
them.
that stuff.
You said what?
don't know how she keeps up with all that stuff. She got her Avon page, she got the Avon private group, she got the
Do you
post.
want to know how I honestly do it?
Not
I
really,
choose
because
one,
you
I
show
choose
me how
one
I'm gonna feel like
specific
a loser.
day. No, not at all. So it's I simplify it because you know me. I have to simplify it because I'm a huge procrastinator if it gets too complicated. So the best way that I can do it is I pick a specific day each week to focus on one thing.
Okay.
So if all of my posts are focused on my mindset coaching, I will spend like a couple hours scheduling out my posts for the next 2 weeks. And Facebook groups has now changed it. It used to be where you could schedule out for a full month, but now they won't even let you do that. Now you can only do it within 2 weeks. So I will spend one day scheduling all my posts for my Avon group. Then I will spend another day scheduling all the posts for my personal or my mindset coaching business posts. And then the only thing that I have to consistently do is TikTok because
Okay.
TikTok doesn't allow me to schedule it yet. But if I can find a way to do it through Canva and I'm looking at that actively, I'm going to schedule my posts in Canva and let Canva do the work for me. Because if I can do that, it'll save me a ton of time.
I want to say that you can guard against everything. Once you have even just a couple, if you have 2 customers, set up a private group that you can just share with them, because then you never have to worrying about compliance with it. If it's a private group, even if you mess up and you don't mean to mess up, you're not out in the public so that somebody can go, do you know what they just did? I just watched this. Molly said this. People try to do that all the time, all my haters out there. But it's okay, because see, I don't care about that. But if you have a group that you just share your Avon stuff in, that's what you want to do. It's kind of like I have a what I call secondhand treasures group I started in 2024, which is basically a way to simplify my life. Everything that I don't want in my house, I am putting up for sale, and for dirt price cheap, right? But all they have to do is pay the shipping for these products if they want them. That is separate. That is a closed group. Now there is Avon stuff that I'm also selling in there too, but Avon says as long as the stuff is private, you're okay. But what you can't do is go in, and if this is strictly just another business, if you have a group that basically is saying this is an Avon group, then I can't take, like, I don't take my second, even though it's just a yard sale basic thing, I still don't take that and put that in Onward, because that is a dedicated Avon group. And that's the way it should be. That's how she is right. I give her a hard time, but that is a way to simplify it. And then I have a customer group, because I want to be okay with what I'm putting in there, and here's the other thing too. If you're really good or you get good at posting stuff and you put it out on your main wall, I put out a post about the 75% off sale. No lie, listen to this, read it and weep. And it's okay, because I tell people they can use my stuff all the time. Everybody took all my pictures, exactly what I said, and then in the comments, instead of putting my link, they put their own link. So what it looked like was my advertisement. Every time I got on Facebook that day, I saw it and went, oh, this is my thing. It came up. No, it was 18 other representatives who decided to use what I put on there. And I said, did they put my link too? No, they put their link. Now, it's okay. But if you see something all the time, you're not going to pay attention. You keep scrolling. I would have rather them kind of made it a little bit different. I can't make them. That's okay. But see, my people in my group are only going to see mine. So sometimes it'll simplify that kind of stuff for you, because people like being, and I'm okay with copycats, but you need to change something. Like make something your own so people see it. That's what you got to do. Rebecca says it's easier when they're separated, only one cookbook open at a time. Please remember the business pages are always public, and yes, groups can be closed. Yeah, business page is something different. I don't have a business page. I do have an Onward with Molly page where I share anything and everything, but it's inspiration, motivation. It can be products, it can be whatever, it can be funny, but it's all about that page. For me is what I call my smorgasbord. You never know what you're going to get with me. It could be funny, it could be inspirational, it could slap you across the face, it could be anything. But you can make this what you want, but your groups can be closed, and they should be, because that gives you the ability to keep other Avon reps out of your business. And unless you're on here and you're sharing and trying, you don't need somebody coming in and that can come in at ease. And look, people try to poach people's customers all the time, and that's not cool. That's not cool at all. You fight hard for those customers. Now you got somebody offering them something, so you don't want that. Janae, you got your hand up again?
Why do you got to say it like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Again, I mean the first time, Janae. I'm sorry. This is the
Wow.
first.
Wow.
Sorry,
Thought we were
Janae.
family here, but apparently it's an inconvenience. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
No, I'm kidding. So what I was gonna say really quickly is, if anyone who is listening, because I really I felt it to say it. If anyone who is on is trying to work on building your content or building your brand, make sure that you don't focus so much solely on getting attraction to your site through the way of posting all these different videos, posting all this content. Focus on engaging with your current following group first, meaning like engage throughout whatever app or platform you're using, and then post your put your post up. It will boost your algorithm better, and the algorithm will actually work in your favor because it shows that you're actively participating versus you just trying to get people to go to your site or go to your page.
Yep.
Coming from someone who has been doing content creation for a very long time, and the algorithm and I used to have a love-hate relationship, but but if you're going to post things, like engage with your group, engage with people that you already know, so that it will boost on their news feeds, but it will also boost visibility to your and traffic to your site, because then it shows that, okay, repeat it. What do you need me to repeat, Rebecca?
The whole thing.
When you're saying engage with your group, are you talking about on your normal Facebook page, Janae? Or are you talking about a separate private group that you've already created that you supposedly have people?
Mainly on your actual Facebook, like your news feed. Or if you're on TikTok, engaging on your following page on people that are already friends with you or mutuals, react to their posts, comment on them, engage, to show that you're actively engaging with people and you're not just solely focused on posting your content.
Right.
It will actually show your content on their For You pages and on their news feeds more frequently because you're engaging with each other, but it will also bring traffic back to your experience.
Let me give them an example, Janae. I think this is what you mean, and if it's not, please correct me.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times when I am busy during the day and, whatever it is that I post in the morning, and I schedule my posts. So most of my stuff that goes on in the morning, I've scheduled the day before to go on, maybe even longer. But when something goes on, let's say I'm out working, I'm delivering orders, I'm dashing, whatever I'm doing. In the midst of me doing that, and people are commenting, whatever that looks like, maybe they're saying, "Oh, Molly, this is great, this is me," or maybe they're laughing at me. Now, when I'm busy and I am working, hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to let people in who were thrown out. Hold on. I don't know why they're thrown out. I didn't throw them out. But when I'm out, a lot of times, only thing I'm really able to do is like it because I'm driving, right? So I'm stopped in the midst. But when I go in, and even if it's just, aha, I know when I posted this, it was me too. I felt that. And I am replying to them. And I go down, the more people I reply to, all of a sudden, it's like everybody has seen it and everybody is replying. But if I'm just simply liking what they've said or whatever it is, I find that my engagement is down. But as Janae said, if I engage by responding to people, hey, yeah, thank you. We see eye to eye, answering them, it seems to blow up more. Like all of a sudden I'll look and I'm like, what do you mean I got 76 people who responded to that? Or I've got 230 people who like that post, whatever that may look like. But other times it'll be 23 and maybe 2. And a lot of people will go, I can't believe I'm seeing this now. You posted this 4 days ago. And when I look, it's on a post that I did not do a lot of engaging myself. Am I right, Janae? Is that what we're talking about?
You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what it is.
I wanted to make sure because
the whole thing that they want you to do is actually visibly show that you're not solely just focused on gaining followers or gaining likes. You're actually participating in everyone else's work too, if that makes sense.
And if they're responding to you or you're responding to them, guess what? You're keeping people on Facebook. and Facebook likes
Exactly.
that. Or Instagram. I'm a bad person on Instagram. I'll like or heart or whatever the stuff. But when I take time to engage or go to somebody else's post, something they put, and I respond to that, I find that suddenly I'm showing a whole lot more engagement that I'm like, I don't even understand that. What is that? You're keeping them on that social media platform. And if you notice, like when you share YouTubes and stuff, they shadow ban those, right? Because they
Yep.
don't want YouTube, they don't want you taken, that person taken to YouTube. Now they're on YouTube scrolling. Now they're not on Facebook scrolling anymore. So they're going to be, I'm like, but it was such a good song. If people only saw it. Well, it's not that they ignored it. It's not that they didn't like it. They didn't see it because they're shadow banning it because that is going to take them off of there.
Just wanted to share with you, there is a
Yeah, you were
loophole with
spot
that.
on. For me, it was a light bulb moment. So thank you for doing that. That's
Of course. And there's actually a loophole too. If you see a video that got a lot of attention, but it resonated really well with you, it's actually better if you hear Layla screaming in the background, she is playing Fortnite and very passionate. So just a heads up, she's not being murdered. She is just screaming. But but if you are like, you see a video, it really resonates with you and you're just like, oh my gosh, I have to share this. It is much better for you to download it and save it and then upload it as a brand new reel and just tag the creator, because always give credibility to where your source came from. Because I hate when people post viral videos and they will not give like actual credit to where it came from.
Yeah,
but post the video as a new video and just say repost from, and whoever that creator was that you got it from, and you will still get the visibility without them shadow banning your views. And it's the same way on TikTok. If you see something, share it as a new video, save the video, repost it, and then you'll see actual traffic come to it, and they will actually make it more visible to your targeted reach.
Yeah,
and I'm more than happy to go over that because this is what I do for a living. So if anybody has questions.
This is all good. This helps. I mean, I like this. It's been a little bit of everything tonight, and ending on the social media part of trying to understand this is a huge, huge thing. So this is good. This helps people all the way around. Does anybody have anything else? I know we're a little over. I like to finish.
Sorry about that, everyone.
No, it's okay. I mean, we normally finish about 8:15, but this has all been helpful for sure. But I want to make sure if anybody has a question, anybody wants to share something, whatever it is, I want to make sure everybody has a moment for that. So, and like I said, if you came in late, I'm going to be uploading this, and everybody will be sent the link within the next 2 days. So, that way you'll be able to go back and watch this again. Donna, you were awfully quiet, but I saw you taking it all in, sister. I saw you taking it in. That's okay. I'm just glad you were here. So good to see your face on here. Okay. I think this is a lot. Thank you so much. I know she had to go, but helping out our new team member, and we gave her a lot. We gave her a lot that she could take away, but hopefully she's just going to pick a few things and be able to kind of get her business started. Because if you remember, it's a little hard to get it started. Whether you excited or you scared or whatever, it can be hard. So let's just keep paying it forward and giving to people. This video goes out to all reps when we're done, and it helps a whole lot of people. And when you're paying it forward, you just can't lose in this life. You know what I mean? No matter how people see it. So I love you. You know how to get a hold of me if you need me. We will be back in 2 weeks, God willing, and the creek don't rise. And if the creek rise, that's all right. I'm still going to try to be here, so it's okay. Post those ideas in Team Onward. Who are you talking about? Me? I'm not trying to be posting all this stuff to team that nobody ever gets on there and likes or dislikes. I don't even know how the algorithm's going on in Team Onward. Thank you. So everybody go post your own ideas. There you go. Shouldn't just be up to your leader. You need to get in there and share. All right, I'm done yelling at you now. We're all good. Okay. I love you guys. Remember, campaign does close out next Tuesday. If you haven't put your orders in, do it. I'm crossing my fingers. I got the product for you. Okay. Okay, I am. All right. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Thank you. Janae, I'm messaging you.
Sounds good. Love y'all. Bye.
Love you.